it's Spiderbite at NextGenTactics playing some Crysis 2 multiplayer crash site on City Hall. Yes, we're playing with several players from our live stream. MeWagon22, Holy Ezekiel, Gamer Girl, and Jacob G. And why I'm talking like this, I have no frickin' clue whatsoever. Alright, enough of that. Spider, cut that shit out, man, because it ain't cool. No one's laughing. No one wants to hear you talk like that. Jesus, man.
This is a decent map, I guess, right?
And, anyways, so this is Crash Site, and in this map, you know, I sort of play a combination of, you know, run in there and grab the Crash Site, slash kind of stay on the outskirts of the Crash Site and kill the enemy players as they try to come in and you know, overtake the Crash Site, basically. One thing I gotta get used to, and it happens a lot actually, like if I get surprised by somebody while I'm cloaked, I'll end up just trying to melee them right away without dropping my cloak, and that's what I did there. I mean, fortunately I got kind of lucky, but yeah, I gotta work on that. And one thing we're doing, we're spread out in the Crash Site. Spread out in the Crash Site. Another thing that you're gonna see me doing is, you know, I'm gonna try and stay cloaked, but you know, when you see grenade indicators, you gotta switch to your armor. Okay, switch right away to your armor, and then go back to cloak. But then decloak. I mean, you gotta watch your energy meter as well. So, I mean, you want to have energy left over for when enemy players come into the Crash Site. You know, so if you're sitting somewhere and it's fairly quiet, you're not under attack or whatever, then, you know, get rid of your armor, get rid of your cloak, and recharge your energy, because you're gonna need it. And then, you know, once it's fully recharged, you know, go into cloak if you want, switch off the armor if you need to as well, and then take them both off in order to recharge. Like, you know, get down to halfway or get down to a quarter of the way, and then turn them both off and recharge. And, you know, unless you're in the middle of a firefight, right? So I'm gonna try to take these guys out on my way over here. I'm actually out of ammo now, so I gotta switch weapons with this guy. So we're gonna pick up his weapon and go in here and see if he can overtake it. The enemy already has it, so we gotta get in here. There's another dude. Oh shit! Nice. All right, I do have radar, maximum radar, or whatever, available, and this guy friggin' takes me out. He got the jump on me there, but anyways, yeah, it's really important just to keep switching out of your cloak into your armor, and back out to recharge your energy. So, you know, as part of a good team in a Crash Site, you want to have a bunch of players that will actually go in. You know, everybody should be going in to overtake the site. I mean, if the enemy has it, the priority number one is to go in and overtake the site. You might have maybe one player, at least initially, sort of on the outskirts to try and take out any enemy players that may be sort of camping on the outskirts and protecting the Crash Site. And you'll see that I'm going to do that actually very shortly. I'm actually going to sit back from the Crash Site while we have control of it. And even when we don't, partially when we don't have control of it, because, you know, I want to defend against these guys coming in, and hopefully thereby allowing my other teammates the ability to get in there and take the Crash Site or hold it. But you can't do too much of that. I mean, it's got to be a balance. You gotta have a balance of both of getting in there, taking it, and also defending it from a distance. And I do the little melee bashing here. Woo! The melee's pretty good. I mean, it's not a one-shot kill; it's a two-shot kill. But it's a pretty quick melee, so I mean, recovery. It would probably be good if they actually slowed it down. To be honest with you, a little bit. If they slowed down, you know, maybe the recovery. You know, if you melee, the recovery takes a little bit longer than it does currently. But still, it's still a two-hit kill. It's not one hit. You know, you don't have shit to deal with, like teleporting. When you're 10 feet away from the enemy and you teleport him, teleport to him and melee him in the frickin' face. So yeah, I'm trying to hang back. So I do it. I do a little bit there, and I'm gonna do it a little bit here when I respawn as well. There's actually a pretty decent spot that I do it from up here. You'll see. So I'm going up onto this platform here, and I'm gonna jump on this. I don't know what the hell this thing is in the middle here, and I'm just gonna take these guys out from up above. And like I said, it's a pretty decent spot. You know, if you can keep switching in and out of your cloak. I don't think these guys even know I'm. You know, they're not gonna know I'm up here until one of them starts looking at the kill cam after I kill them and figures out, okay, yeah, this guy's freaking up there. Alright, so there's nobody around. That's my actually teammate, so I'm going to jump down. I'm going to collect the dog tags, so immediately I get a maximum radar. So I call that in. The crash site's right here. And, you know, you want to... I don't have any frags left, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, when you're approaching a crash site, just toss a frag in, just like that guy did. Toss a frag in there. If it doesn't take them out, it'll at least soften them up. You know, if they have their armor up, it'll hurt them a little bit. I mean, if they don't have their armor up, they're dead. If they have their armor on, it'll hurt them a little bit, and then you can get in there, and it'll be a bit easier of a time to take them out. So I'm going to throw the frag in there. So I'll take this guy, and my teammate ends up taking that guy out that I softened up with the frag. So that was pretty good. So I got 2 kills there. I'm actually going to fall back because I'm out of energy. And I'm 1 away from another radar, so I definitely want that radar. You know, because it's going to help your teammates, right? I mean, your kill streak rewards are definitely going to help. So I should have another radar right here. Yeah. Alright, so we got a radar, and then I'm 1 kill away from probably the orbital strike. Yep, there we go. And, oh, crap. So I'm going to drop it right on the target, or right near it. I think I actually missed it a little bit. Unfortunately, so I don't get any kills. I actually had another match. I got the maximum radar too. I actually had another match where at the end, very end, same map, and I think it's pretty much. I think the pod was actually in the middle of the bridge, and I dropped the orbital strike right in the middle of the bridge, and I ended up getting like 4 kills right at the end with the orbital strike. It was pretty funny. So we're going to try and take these guys out. We only have 15 points to go here, and we win the game. I'm just coming over to this side. Again, my energy's depleted. I don't really want to stay in that center spot, if that's the case. You know, when I want to fall back a little bit, let my energy build back up, and then go back in there. And we take it. Victory, 150 points. It's 21-6. Like I said, I was hanging back a fair bit, so you know, I didn't do so well on the objective points, but I think we did okay. But that's what I mean. You know, you wanna make it a team effort, and you know, there's some guys that you want to get rushed in there, overtake the objective, and some guys just sort of stay on the outskirts, maybe collect those kill streak rewards. And just assist with the radars, the orbital strikes, and I can't remember if it's actually a Ceph airstrike or the maximum nanosuit that you get for a 7 kill streak reward. It didn't get it there, but that would have been pretty cool as well. So anyways, I hope you like that. Again, really fast-paced gameplay on this Crysis 2, especially on game types like Crash Site. It's pretty wild, so I suggest you guys try it out if you haven't already. Alright, for NextGenTactics.com, I'm SpiderBite, and I'm out. Hey guys, we're on Facebook! Check the description of this video for the link to our new Facebook application. Subscribe and get our latest video updates posted right on the wall on your own Facebook page.